Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to present the religious studies at the École Pratique des Hautes Études in Paris. And so there are going to be three parts in my presentation, as in every French presentation. So the religious sciences section, which I preside. I'm the dean of this section. The Doctoral School, of course, 472. This is our doctoral school. I don't know why the number 472 is given to this school. I don't believe there are 471 other doctoral schools in France, but anyway. And also the graduate program of Paris Sciences Lettres University. And at the end, the research structures which where our doctoral students can make also research. So the religious science section. So the religious science section of the École Pratique des Hautes Études has been founded in 1886 following the dissolution of the Sorbonne Theological Faculty. This is extremely important to know, as of course this is the anti-theological faculty, is the religious sciences section. And of course, until now, teaching is strictly secular. This idea is still maintained, as for instance, in 2003, the Faculty Assembly of Religious Sciences had a statement. And in this statement, you can read, for instance, these following words. The title religious science is clear. In a secular context, these sciences deal with religions in the same way as the natural sciences deal with nature. Maybe it's a little bit extreme, but anyway, it has been written down by our colleagues in 2003, and I was already there. So in 1889, we had the first chairs of the section des sciences religieuses, and there were only 10 chairs. You see, most of them they had as an object, let's say, Western topics, but we had already something which, of course, disappeared a little bit later, the religions of non-civilized people. So this was in a colonial context, but okay, it was the chair was called like that. Of course, then we had all the ethnologists and anthropologists, but anyway, and of course some Orient, and you see the extreme Orient and Americas were in the same chair, India, Egypt, and of course Greece, Rome, etc. And some of Christian dogma history and canonic history. So following the years, for instance, we had many new seminars appeared. In 1920, for instance, we have the seminar, we found this photo. This is a nice photo of the seminar of Gabriel Millet, who was dedicated to Byzantine Christianity and Christian archaeology. As you see, there were also some women in this seminar, and most of them, I would say. There are interesting people there, like Grabar and other people who were students at that time. Of course, at the section des sciences religieuses of the École Pratique des Hautes Études, many professors were well known. I think all of us know them now. We still use most of their work. So Guillaumont, Dumézil, Kuhlmann, Oscar Kuhlmann, Pete Rivers, Lévi-Strauss, Loisy, Dieterlin, Secret, Chupak Steinberg is not so known, but still, this is Sanskrit. Gradnet, Vernon, Massignon, Corbin, Moss, Gilson. So these are some of our professors' names. Of course, now, today, the section has 63 chairs, and I have brought the program, so you can have a look at it if you wish. I don't know. There's the purple pages of the program. So, of course, I cannot name all of these chairs, but we have big groups of teaching, so religious anthropology, with Africanists, Americanists, specialists of European ethnology or anthropology, and even Oceania. Asian religions, ancient polytheisms. This is a strong part of our section also. Judaism, Christianity and its margins with some currents, let's say, which interfered with Christianity. Islam, philosophy or religion, secularism and religions of today, esotericism and epistemology and methods in religious science. So these are the big groups of the matters which are taught in our section des sciences religieuses. Some people, you see, some of them are here, so I can name them. You can maybe, if you want to talk to them later. We have, so with these 63 chairs, we have 54 directors of studies, so which are professors in fact, 8 assistant professors and 1 associate professor, and then every year we have many invited professors, 12 every year, and many lecturers. This year we have 17 lecturers. So here in the Aula Magna we have today Vincent Gossart, who is professor of Taoism and Chinese religions, and he was also the former director of the Doctoral School of the École Pratique. So Vincent is here. Yvan Germer, who is professor of Egyptian religion and in Hellenistic and Roman period. Alfonsina Bellio, professor in religious ethnology of contemporary West, and she's also the director of a big laboratory, Groupe Société Religion Laïcité, and also our vice president in educational matters, and also Sylvia Roman, who is a Syriologist, and she's a lecturer at the École Pratique because her main job is at the Château de Versailles. She's a curator of Versailles. So you see we have different extensions of our section. So the PhDs, doctoral school. So I explained how the section of religious studies works, because the PhD, of course, is based mainly on the teachings of the section des sciences religieuses. But we have also some new things, so I will present both. So the doctoral school of the École Pratique is multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, and international. So we have 580 PhD students today in 2023-24, 256 supervisors. Of the 206 of them are EPHE professors, and 50 of them are affiliated. They come from CNRS laboratories. 45 laboratories, approximately 100 new enrollments per year of doctoral students, of course, 85 defenses per year, and of these students, 40% are foreign students. So this also, there we have some reflection about tuition fees, because as you know, in France, tuition fees are very low. I can give you the exact amount. It's 450 euros per year. And now, as you know, we have all these discussions about the fees for extra European students. We try to keep them in the same, to keep the same tuition fees for them, but it's not a very easy thing. In this doctoral school, there are 3 specializations: history, text, and documents, integrated systems, environment, and biodiversity. So these are our biologists who are also working with us. And of course, religions and systems of thought, which is the main specialization which interests us, because of course we have also students in the specialization history, text, and documents. But in religions and systems of thought, we have 231 PhD students in 224, and also 20 postdoctoral students, among them 6 postdoctoral students with Maria Sklodowska-Curie funding. All of these students, of course, do not have fellowships or allowances, but few of them have still, and we try to get more and more. So there's doctoral defense with me. So what are these students doing? Not only writing their PhD, not only working with their supervisors and colleagues, But we have also some, we try to organize scientific life and also disseminate the research of our students largely. So every year there are student conference. There is one student conference every year. So I show you here some of the programs we had. And there is also a dedicated website, Le Carnet de l'École Doctorale 472 on internet. We have also, I didn't put this on the PowerPoint. Now we started, so 2 or 3 years ago, we started also a seminary organized by some of our doctoral or postdoctoral students on historiography of antique religions. So there are doctoral, so there are PhD students, as I told you, postdoctoral students, and also, of course, professors. And why do I say that? Because this seminar is going to present a panel on Wednesday morning here. So if you're interested, you're welcome. Of course, as we have also a collection with Brepol's publishing house, when we have where there is a very outstanding doctoral thesis, we propose also the publication of it at the Bibliothèque de l'École des Hautes Études Sciences Religieuses. Yvan Germer is the director of this collection. And so you have some examples of these theses which have been published recently in this collection. Of course, we try also to have some awards for our students. Le Prix de la Chancellerie of the Sorbonne is one of the most outstanding awards. So we were very pleased in 2022, for instance, we had 3 of our students got this prize. So these are 4 because there was one from another specialization. Of course, we have now also a second PhD program, a graduate program with master's and PhD program in religious studies, which is part of the Université PSL, Paris Sciences Lettres. It's very difficult to explain to you how it works in France with this huge consortia. Anyway, we have also we ourselves are teaching there, and there are doctoral students who can even get allowances there. So I will be very brief now. So these are the research laboratories which host doctoral students of the EPHE. So there are many of them in different categories and on different topics. And also, of course, you don't see anything here, but these are also the programs, national and European programs, ERC programs. We have 6 ERC programs where, about religious matters, and other programs, of course, in which some of our doctoral students can work for a small period of time. Now we have, last week, we got another one which arrived, and we're very happy about it. So this is the end. Thank you. Thank you very much.